Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise and give you the strategic insights shaping our world.
For this deep dive, we've analyzed sources covering the global space race over the past 2 weeks, focusing on the facts around launch records, technical hurdles, and the growing geopolitical fallout.
We're seeing an intense balancing act playing out in real time.
It's the drive for a record pace versus the massive risks of next-generation development, and that's dictating decisions worldwide.
Before we unpack this, a quick note.
Sure.
This deep dive is brought to you by ProWave AI, and the analysis itself is generated by Stylo News, the AI-powered news application.
Okay, so let's start with the commercial space race.
Right. Our sources confirm that the United States, really driven by SpaceX, still has this absolute dominance in launch cadence.
They just set a new record, over 100 orbital launches from Florida's Space Coast in 2025 alone.
And that's almost entirely thanks to the reusable Falcon 9 fleet. It just keeps those Starlink deployments humming along.
But here's the fascinating contrast. While the Falcon 9 is achieving, almost unbelievable reliability, their next-gen Starship program just suffered a major setback.
You're talking about the anomaly in Texas?
Exactly. Super Heavy Booster 18 was completely destroyed during a cryogenic pressure test. This is a significant delay.
So what does that mean for the timeline?
We're now looking at the 12th integrated flight test being pushed back until at least the second quarter of 2026.
That's a huge shift. So does this sort of reopen the competition window for heavy lift rockets?
It absolutely does. Every delay Starship has is a real opportunity for competitors to gain ground.
And we're already seeing that happen.
We are. Blue Origin just had a successful sea landing of its New Glenn rocket, and they immediately announced plans for the super heavy New Glenn 9x4, a direct rival to Starship.
And they're not being shy about their goals.
Not at all. They're openly targeting double-digit launches for New Glenn in 2026.
And yet, despite the Starship setback, the U.S. Air Force just approved SpaceX to build new Starship launch pads at Cape Canaveral.
That's right, for up to 76 launches a year. So the commitment to the Space Coast as the primary global hub is, it's stronger than ever.
So what about globally? How is the rest of the world responding?
The trend toward privatization is accelerating everywhere, even if they can't quite match U.S. reusable tech just yet. South Korea's Nuri rocket, for instance, just completed its 4th mission.
And that's now being managed commercially, right?
Yes, by Hanwha Aerospace. At the same time, India is getting ready for the first commercial flight of its privately built PSLV.
But it's not all successes. China's land space had a failure with its first reusable test of the Zhuk 3 rocket.
And that really highlights just how difficult this technology is to master. That technical dominance remains, highly consolidated with the U.S. for now.
This friction has immediate geopolitical consequences.
It does. We're already hearing NASA's interim administrator, Sean Duffy, expressing serious concern over these Starship delays.
Because it threatens the Artemis lunar mission timeline.
Precisely. They're emphasizing the need for backup plans. The crewed Artemis II mission is currently targeting April 2026, so the pressure is on.
This really shows the dependence the U.S. program has developed on a single commercial partner for its flagship mission.
It does, and seeing this, Europe is moving quickly. The European Space Agency just secured a record budget, $22.1 billion for 2026 to 2028.
Their main goal seems to be autonomy, developing Europe's first reusable rocket.
Which raises the question, are they achieving real autonomy, or are they still just playing catch-up on a technology curve that's already been set by the U.S.?
And finally, there are the real-world consequences of this blistering launch pace. A flashpoint is developing in Mexico.
The government there is demanding accountability from the U.S. over SpaceX debris found at Playa Baghdad. It's raising serious environmental and, sovereignty concerns.
It puts the hidden costs of this expansion right on the international agenda.
So looking ahead, you should watch for SpaceX's rescheduled Transporter 15 launch and also the ongoing ground tests of the next Starship booster in Texas.
And for anyone interested, NASA's public registration for symbolic participation in the Artemis II mission is still open until January 21st, 2026.
Now, if you want this same level of intelligence, but tailored specifically to what you need to track, we should explain Stylo News.
Stylo is an application that polls, translates, and analyzes content from over 250 traditional news and X feeds in more than 20 languages. It turns all that raw data into your own personal intelligence brief.
Which means you can ask it complex questions about your watch list, and you'll get instant, reliable answers that are linked directly to the original sources.
To get your own AI-powered news on demand, just visit www.stylonews.com. We really encourage you to start your free trial.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the source material. We invite you to request topics for future deep dives and to follow Stylo News on your favorite social media platforms.